right? The 24th of January 2025. So what's in store for us today? Very interesting developments yesterday, especially in the crypto field. And it basically gels with what we're going to talk about today. Anticipating change, the prospective benefits of SEC regulatory reforms on cryptocurrencies. Okay, so the current US regulatory framework, specifically the Staff Accounting Bulletin number 121, or better known as SAB 121, presented significant challenges for banks wishing to provide cryptocurrency custody services. Now, this bulletin mandates that banks record the cryptocurrencies they hold in custody for clients as liabilities on their balance sheet, imposing financial and operational burdens that deter many from offering these services. Now, however, with the election of President Trump, often referred to as the crypto president, and proactive stance of acting SEC Chair Mark Ueda, there is potential for significant regulatory changes that could favor the cryptocurrency industry. Now, this report explores the benefit of a pivotal regulatory shift, reclassifying cryptocurrency holdings from liability to assets on banks' balance sheet, and the broader implications for the cryptocurrency market. So, this is what is happening right now. Now, this particular law here is actually a stumbling block for the cryptocurrency world because it has challenge. And under the SAB 121, US banks are required to treat customers' cryptocurrency holding as liabilities. Now, this regulation increases the bank's apparent obligations and adversely affect their leverage ratios, making it costly and risky for them to provide crypto custody services because it's not an asset, so it cannot require, it's a liability. Okay, so when you hold more liabilities, the banks basically cannot leverage much already. They have to control due to the liabilities they have. So as a result, many banks opt out of these services despite the increasing demand for secure crypto storage solutions. Now, legislative efforts like the Uniform Treatment of Custodial Assets Act have been proposed to address these issues, but no definitive action has been taken to amend these restrictions. Furthermore, there was bipartisan support, right, to actually change this SAB 121 during Biden's time. So unfortunately, despite the support, when it went to Biden, he vetoed it. And later on, when there was a vote once again, right, what happened was that the vote didn't overall they lost by, if I'm not wrong, 60 votes, and it didn't go through. However, right, there's some good news. Why do I say that? Okay, look under the potential regulatory change and benefits, right? The repeal of SAB 121 by the SEC, which just happened this morning, could transform the landscape for cryptocurrency services in several ways. Okay, it just happened this morning. Now, enhance financial stability for banks, number one. When banks are required to list cryptocurrencies as liabilities, it strains their balance sheet by showing increased obligations. This accounting practice can affect their leverage ratios, a key indicator of financial health, making it less appealing for banks to engage in crypto custody services. By reclassifying cryptocurrencies as assets, banks can reflect a more stable financial position. This stability is crucial for banks as it impacts their ability to lend and invest, as well as their regulatory compliance regarding capital requirements. And number two, what you're going to see, increased institutional adoption. The reclassification of crypto holdings from liabilities to assets makes crypto custody a more attractive proposition for banks. This change reduces the capital costs associated with holding these assets, lowering the barriers to entry for many financial institutions. With reduced regulatory and financial impediments, more banks may choose to offer crypto-related services, including custody, trading, and investment opportunities. Institutional involvement is pivotal for growth of the cryptocurrency market as it brings in significant capital inflows, enhance liquidity, and contributes to market maturity, right? And most important, when you have a bank, right, behind this, it boosts industry credibility. The involvement of established financial institutions in cryptocurrency services can significantly boost the credibility and perceived legitimacy of crypto markets. Banks are trusted entities, as you know, regulated under stringent laws, and their participation signals to cautious investors that cryptocurrency is a viable and safe investment class. Now, when banks comes in, they do give this viable and safe investment. Now, this perception can attract more conservative investors, such as pension funds and endowments, further integrating crypto into the mainstream financial ecosystem. Now, next, you also have innovation market growth. Why do I say that? With banks entering the crypto space, there could be increased innovation in financial products and services. Banks have the resources and infrastructure to develop sophisticated crypto products such as crypto-backed loans, derivatives products, and more advanced custody solutions which can cater to a diverse range of customer needs. Moreover, banks' involvement can spur competition, potentially leading to better services and lower costs for consumer and investors in the cryptocurrency market. Now, lastly, we're going to have also regulatory clarity and investor protection. The reclassification also encourages regulatory clarity, which is happening right now as well. And banks are highly regulated entities that require clear guidelines to operate. Now, this regulatory clarity is beneficial not just for the banks, but also for the crypto industry as a whole, as it defines the rules of engagement, reducing ambiguity and protecting investors' interests. Moreover, banks are equipped to implement strong compliance and risk management practices, which is essential for protecting consumers in relatively volatile and complex crypto market, right? So the industry response and future outlooks in anticipation of these regulatory changes, not only the repealing of SAB 21, some banks, such as the Bank of New York Mellon, BNY, have already begun to position themselves to expand their crypto custody offerings. BNY, for instance, has received a no objection notice from the SEC, which acknowledges that digital assets held in custody should not be classified as balance sheet liabilities. This is a significant step towards full-scale provision of crypto custody services. So, as a conclusion, reclassifying cryptocurrency holdings from liabilities to assets on bank balance sheets is not merely an accounting change. It represents a significant shift in financial and regulatory landscape that could unlock numerous benefits for cryptocurrency industries. Okay, so this is definitely some good news. And to top that, President Trump, right, appeared virtually at the World Economic Forum, and yesterday he sent a very, very clear message. And he said that the US is going to spearhead artificial intelligence, number one. Number two, he is also going to ensure that the US is also the leading nation in cryptocurrencies. So this is a very, very, very strong endorsement from the President of the United States, and this certainly augurs well. Going forward, if you focus more on the artificial intelligence industry as well as the cryptocurrency. But when it comes to cryptocurrency, you still need to be very, very vigilant until more and more regulations come in. So you need to be careful investing in this space. But if you get it right, yeah, the potential is really, really there. So with that, that's the support for today. The report, sorry.